It's red lipstick season. Alright, Christmas has officially begun. Happy December 1st, everybody. I cannot believe that we are saying it's December 1st, which means it's Vlogmas, aka Kaylee Claus Christmas. Kylie Jenner put in her eyeshadow palette for the holiday collection that it was a Kylie Claus shadow. Girl, you might have just stole that from me, but I don't know. I wrote that last year on my videos, so it's a Kaylee Claus Christmas. I'm not copying Kylie Jenner. I think I'm doing Vlogmas this year. I'm gonna try to put up a video every single day until Christmas. So I don't have a super cute Vlogmas intro. Next year though, I'm gonna amp my game up. This year, I'm just easing my way. Last year, I was like still new to the YouTube game. And now this year, I'm like, okay, I'm feeling really good about it. I love my editing skills lately, and I've been so good in putting up a video every single week of the year. Or more. Once, twice, 3 times a week. I don't know. It just depends on how I feel. I stuck to that and I'm so proud of myself. So I'm gonna really try to do Vlogmas up until Christmas. If I'm not perfect, then I'm not perfect. Today's video, we're gonna kick off Vlogmas with a Q&A. I actually was gonna do this already, and then I happened to get tagged in one of these videos, so I was like, heck, why not? I'll just do the tag. So Hearth and Soul, he is a candle review channel. He did a holiday Q&A and tagged me, and I love the questions, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that as well because I love watching these. I feel like they're kind of old school YouTube, but I'm obsessed with watching them. So whenever someone does it, I just have to click. I gotta do it. Today, we are going to use the questions that he created, and then he also has like a Spitfire round at the end. So let's get started. I'm gonna pull this camera back a little bit so you get the full ambiance. So currently I'm burning my Gooey Marshmallow candle from Bath & Body Works, my favorite candle. Oh, I love it so much. It's not my favorite Christmas candle of all time, but you'll see that in day 3 of my Vlogmas. So stay tuned, hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me if you join my little community and keep up with the things that I'm doing, the things that I'm vlogging, the products that I'm loving. So let's get into this Q&A. I just also want to say really quickly, thank you Hearth and Soul for tagging me because you are always so generous. You always shout out my channel, and I really do appreciate that. Any kind of support I always appreciate and love, and I do love his videos. He has great holiday content, and if you love candles and wax just as much as I do, there's just some videos, like even though I've smelled all the candles that he reviews, I still want to watch and hear what he has to say. Candle reviews, they got my heart. So question number 1 is real tree or artificial? And I have to say both, because I would have a real tree as my main tree. Of course I would choose for my main tree to always be real, because there's just nothing better than the smell of a real tree when you walk by it going to the kitchen or past the living room and you just smell that smell. It just is happiness to my Christmas soul. But I do think that I need multiple trees in every room. And for those, they can be artificial. I don't mind that. Mini trees, tall trees, flock trees, whatever. I need multiple trees in my home. So yes, I would go with a main tree to be real. I do think artificial trees though are definitely a money saver. So I totally understand that. Christmas trees, lately my dad just went to the Christmas tree lot and told me how much he had to spend for his family friend to get a Christmas tree. I was like, whoa. It was at a church too, and I love to support churches, but that's a little too pricey. It was like $170 something. That's nuts. Question number 2 is colored lights or white lights. And this is kind of hard for me because I do love the look of the standard quintessential red, white, maybe some golds and silver, you know, Christmas look. I think if you were to do white lights in your house, everything to me, it doesn't, I mean, obviously everyone has their own style, but for me, if I were to do white lights, I'd really have to have a bunch of red popping through my whole entire house. I do think white lights nowadays are pretty popular throughout the whole entire year. Like I see a lot of people's houses that have in their backyard white lights, so they're strung in the backyard. I put some white lights on my bed sometimes, so it's kind of just like the norm for me throughout the year. But I do think there's something to say for just standard white lights. It is so beautiful, and I have nothing against white lights. I still have some in my house. If you haven't seen my Christmas decor tour, definitely go check that out, because I do have a little tree that has white lights and this candy cane theme. So I do love white lights, but I think just I would go with, if I had to choose, probably colored lights, because there's just something so festive about it, especially the bulbs that I have. Oh, they make me so happy. I think it's something different that you don't have all year round, you know. Colored lights are something special for Christmas time that just make you happy if that's what you like. So I would go with colored light. Don't you just love when eyeshadow falls out into your eyelid and underneath your contact and you just cannot see a dang thing? Ugh. 'Tis the season. Well, anyway, I guess I'm doing this with one eye. Question number 3 is open presents Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. I've personally never opened gifts on Christmas Eve unless like my parents are divorced, so maybe there was a time, I can't recall this, but maybe there was a time where I had to open up presents at one of their houses because I wouldn't see them the next day. But I'm pretty sure like they're really good about me seeing each other on Christmas Day. So I've never experienced that, but I do think it's gonna be really cute for when we have children to do Christmas Eve, everyone opens up a box. This is what I kind of want to be our tradition, is all our kids will open up a box and it'll have Christmas pajamas in it, whether it's, you know, family themed or just special ones for my kids. But I would love for them to open up that with little snacks for a movie night, and then we could watch a Christmas Eve movie. And usually on Christmas Eve, I always watch The Christmas Story. So, I mean, who knows? My kids might not want to watch that. So the tradition may change with whatever movie we watch, but I thought that would be cute. So Christmas Day is when we open up presents traditionally. Every now and then when, you know, family members can't seem to get it together to be on the same exact day, which is Christmas Day, we have extended Christmas Day to the day after Christmas, which actually I kind of like, because then we get to extend Christmas a little bit. So the more Christmas, the merrier. Question number 4, favorite holiday food. Oof, this is hard. Favorite holiday food. I'm always down for a pot roast. I love pot roast. It's comforting, it's warming. It's hearty, it has everything I like. Meat, potatoes, carrots, onions, I love it. Or a roast chicken. I just recently had a roast chicken from my friend's house from Ina Garden's recipe. Wow, it was so delightful. I mean, I guess I would go with pot roast just at the top of my head right now. Question number 5 is favorite holiday dessert. To me, there's nothing better than the recipe my cousin Emily found for gingerbread cookies. The gingerbread cookies that we have are so good. Like, so good. And I don't want to eat it any other time besides Christmas, so that's what makes it so special to me. My grandma does make a really lovely snow pudding, and I think a lot of people don't know about that, so I look forward to that as well. And I'm a sucker for thumbprint cookies. I love cookies during the holiday. I mean, my favorite dessert is cookies in general, so I just love that this is the season of cookies. Question number 6 is fragrances you love around the holiday season, candle / non-candle related. Well, you'll just have to watch day 3 of Vlogmas, because I will let you know what my favorite Christmas candle is then. Number 7, favorite Christmas present. I feel like when people ask me that, I feel like I just automatically think back to when I was a child, because being a kid during Christmas is so magical. And there was one year, it just is always in my mind, I always bring it up, is I came downstairs and Santa brought me this Barbie dream house that had an elevator, and I just was beside myself. I thought it was the coolest thing that something could move inside of a playhouse like that. So that was my, I mean, just most memorable, I guess, that playhouse. But I just read something, and I think this is a really good time to bring it up, and I really liked what it said. It talked about how parents need to stop telling their kids that Santa brought them iPads or laptops or super expensive things, because when they go to school and kids who are poor, or they're just not fortunate enough to have these expensive, larger pieces of technology or just anything in general that's expensive, it really makes them feel bad that Santa didn't want to bring them an iPad or, you know, something like that. So this little message, I saw it on Instagram. If Santa's going to bring something to the children, it should be something that, you know, it's smaller on the list of things. I know everybody's life is different and you can afford different things, but it's just something you should keep in mind, and I thought it was really nice. And, you know, if you do get an iPad, take ownership. The parent should say, oh no, that's from me, it's not from Santa. Santa got you this cute sweater, or Santa got you these coloring books, something like that. I just thought that was nice. I mean, you may not agree, and that's completely fine, but I do think that, like, I wouldn't have thought of that as a parent, and it keeps your eyes open. So anyways, that is, I guess, what my favorite Christmas present is. Sorry, I went on a tangent. And number 8 is a favorite holiday movie, and to me, it wasn't my favorite growing up, but now, because I'm an adult and I totally understand what's going on, is Christmas Vacation. Christmas Vacation to me is just the best with Chevy Chase. It's all about getting ready for Christmas, the family's coming over, things are going wrong. It just encompasses Christmas to me, and it's so funny, so funny. So Christmas Vacation is my favorite. Growing up, it was Home Alone or How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which is still under my top 5, but Christmas Vacation, like, I have to watch that every single year. It just doesn't feel like Christmas without it. Same with the other 2 movies, it's just Christmas Vacation. I love it. Question number 9 is favorite holiday song or Christmas carol. Wow, you're gonna make me choose? Again, that's like choosing Jesus or God. I cannot choose that. I guess it would be the Christmas song. That song just really encompasses Christmas for me. Chestnuts roasted on an open fire, Jack Frost. If you haven't seen my Christmas playlist, I just acted like a fool and I sang a whole entire playlist for you guys, so you can check that out too. Question number 10, favorite holiday tradition or one you would like to start. So I kind of talked about one I would like to start, but favorite holiday tradition, every year watching Christmas Vacation, we always go see the winter lights. My cousin and I have started this tradition for the past few years. We go to the Amish market Christmas Eve or the day before Christmas Eve, and we get things from there, and then we do a whole cookie decorating baking party, and I really enjoyed that. So I mean, everything leading up to Christmas to me is a tradition, so I just love this time of year so much, and I think it should be elongated. Like, Jesus, you should have been born on the 31st. What the heck, you're shortening our month. Number 11, how long do you keep your Christmas tree up for? I would say probably, it really depends on how I feel, you know, but I usually keep my tree up until the second weekend in January, and then I take it down, because usually I'm still in the spirit after New Year's, and then the weekend after New Year's, maybe it's the weekend after New Year's, I don't know, but it's around that time. So yeah, and then I do like to keep like little wintry things up. I will keep some of my snowflakes up and my snowmen, because I find that to be cute, and it's wintry and it's nice. I love decor anyways, so I keep that up, but anything Christmas related I will take down. Question number 12, favorite thing about winter? Snow. I wish we had snow here in LA. We have it back home, so I'm so thankful that I grew up with snow days. You have no idea. I think it's something, there's just something so magical about it. So I think it's so beautiful every time. It sucks when you have to go somewhere, but other than that, it's so beautiful and magical. When it's falling down, when it's on the ground, oh, on the trees, it's so pretty. Number 13, does it snow where you live? Again, no, it doesn't snow in LA, but it does snow where I'm from, so hopefully there's snow when I go back for Christmas. Question number 14, a favorite thing to do on a cold, blustery winter day? Stay home, turn on the fireplace, make some grilled cheese, tomato soup, literally just binge watch TV, play games, and that's it. Question number 15, do you go out for New Year's Eve or do you stay in? Typically we stay in. I just really don't do well with a lot of chaos around me, so I like to stay in and have a nice dinner or make a nice dinner. But we do sometimes go out for dinner. When I lived back at home, Ryan and I would go out to this really nice steakhouse and just hang out, or like I was a lot younger, so I would go out to parties with my friends. But I'm not here for it anymore. It's just not my thing. I would like to this year though go out for dinner. Hey Ryan, I'd like to go out for dinner for New Year's Eve this year. Just while I'm thinking about it. We stay in usually. Question number 16, do you make a New Year's resolutions? I do, and I actually film a video every year making them, which is really helpful to me because I can look back on them and see if one, I'm doing them currently in that year, and two, what I completed throughout the year. It just kind of keeps me on track, and it's just kind of nice to look back on. Usually they're kind of the same thing, but every now and then, I mean, this year I feel like I have some new goals. So yeah, that's it for the questions, and then the quick fire round of love it or hate it. Fruitcake? Heck no. I appreciate fruitcake though, because I love going to the grocery store and seeing it. There's just something very nostalgic about it. I appreciate that it's there and companies are still making it, but I don't want to put it in my mouth. Eggnog? Nope. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire? Never seen that in my life. I've seen it in Hallmark movies and people are eating them. No, I haven't seen them on a fire, but I do see people eating chestnuts. I've never ate a chestnut in my life. I've never seen anyone eat chestnuts. So if you have experienced that, let me know if they're good. Gingerbread? Yes, my fave. Spicy gumdrops? Pass. Candy canes? Yes. Candy canes are a must. It's Christmas. I love it. So that's it. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching this. If you want to go see his video, go check that out. I will link it down below in my description box. And I'm going to tag Jackie McManus, Essentially Bee, and Nicole Nofire. So if you want to do it, go for it. If you don't, that's totally fine as well. And if you don't have a YouTube channel, but you still want to share with me your answers, please let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you and learn about how you celebrate Christmas, what you like and don't like. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in day 2 of Vlogmas. Mwah!